back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my favorite stationery items and my favorite bullet journal items. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let's get into it. I separated this video into 3 different categories. One is pens, the second is washi tapes, the second is like essentials, which I'll get into later, and then the third one is paper and stickers. So I have quite a few bullet journal essentials, but the pens are probably the most essential or just my favorite in general. My first favorite pens are these Pilot G2 in sizes 0.38 and 07. I always use the 0.38 for writing down tasks in my bullet journal, and the 07 I do for more doodling or drawing. But I love using gel pens instead of fine liners for doodling because it's simpler, and fine liners tips tend to be more squishy, whereas gel pen tips are made of metal and they can never move. One downside to these pens are that when you put pencil underneath them, when you try to erase a pencil, these are very smudgy, and yeah, they smudge very easily, so it is very difficult in that aspect. But I do love the black ink and that it's a strong metallic. So my next favorite bullet journal pens are these Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens. I actually have a 3-pack, but I could not find my third marker, which also has a gray tip on one side and then just a regular black tip. But I really love these for doing calligraphy, and if you're not into calligraphy or anything, I will link it in the cards up above because I have a whole video explaining how you can become good at calligraphy. And yeah, I used these pens throughout the whole thing. These actually have 2 different size tips, which you'll see in the next clip. It has a hard tip and then it also has a soft tip. So you can use either one. The soft tip, in my opinion, is my favorite, but I guess if you're just starting out, I would suggest getting the hard tip one because it's easier for the ups and downs and learning to do the downstrokes. If we continue going with all of the black ink pens, my next favorite for bullet journaling is the Pigma Micron fine liners. I have used other fine liners in the past, but these ones have just held up better, and they're so cheap. They're like $2 per one, whereas other brands can become like $4 or $5, which gets really expensive really fast. These ones last me about 6 months, which is fine with me. I use these ones a lot more often when I'm creating boxes or needing to use a ruler because it doesn't smudge up like my gel pens. I have these sizes, which are my favorite: 01, 03, 02, and 08. I got these, 08 is 05, 05, 03, and 01. And I like this pack because it gives you a good thick one, and I also love the thin ones for doodling and stuff like that. My next markers that go along with my black set is this Friction Pilot Erasable Click. I don't know, there's a lot of words on this pen. Anyway, this one is known in the Studygram community for its eraser on the back, which I also do really enjoy. I use this on and off with my Pilot gel pen. If I mess up or anything, this one is really nice for erasing. There is a whole eraser that's like a full size that you can get instead of this tiny one, but I don't have that. So this is a good one if you want to try it out. It's 07, erasable, really nice. Now we are into colored markers, which is my favorite. I use a ton of colors in my bullet journal spreads, and so I have two main favorites for my colored markers, and these ones are both known in the bullet journal community really well. So the first one is the Crayola Super Tips. These are very cheap, similar to the Pigment Microns, except like I got the 100 pack for like 20 bucks, which is a really good deal. And they're really high quality for this much, and you get so many color varieties, and it's really nice for bullet journal beginners. You can also use these for calligraphy, which I have done in the past, which is awesome. And the colors stay for a long time, they're washable, stuff like that. So yeah, these are a great choose. My next ones are Tombow dual brush pens. These ones are on the pricey side because they're brush tip. I recently just got a new pack of these, and this is a 10 set for $24. I got the cottage pack, which I really like. I've been wanting this one for a while. So, and here are some other ones. I also have the pastel pack and the bright pack, I believe. I don't really remember. I got my original pack 2 years ago, and so I thought I would upgrade to a new set of these, and they are really pricey, so I'm just gonna get them like once a year, possibly. So yeah. Next part of this is my bullet journal extras, which is all my tape, and here are some of my favorite things I use for bullet journaling all the time. First of all, I use these tiny scissors. I'm not quite sure I got these, probably in my house. Anyway, these are so tiny and easy to cut my bullet journal paper, and it fits perfectly my pencil case, which is also a good a plus. So again, I use these all the time. Really great for bullet journaling. Here's another thing. I just used this ruler that I got with my bullet journal a long time ago. Pretty self-explanatory. It fits my pencil case really well, and rulers are really nice to create straight lines with fine liners. Here is my whiteout that I use. I just got this from Walmart. It's really nice. Yeah, it matches the color of my paper, so whenever I mess up, I can just white it out, especially if it's with a pen. I use this all the time. This one's a little bit more yellow tinted than my paper, but I still enjoy using it. For sticking stuff on, I have two things I use. Glue, which I like to use the purple glue, which is easier to see. And I use this double-sided tape. See, you don't have to get the expensive stuff in order to bullet journal. This one I actually got from Dollar Tree, and it's really nice quality. Again, yeah, you don't have to get the expensive stuff in order to bullet journal. You know, grab the cheap stuff. I also have a lot of washi tapes from Dollar Tree, so Dollar Tree is the way to go if you're looking for some of these supplies. I also use these Post-it flags a lot. I use these mostly for school, but like also in my bullet journal, it's like sticky right here, and then the flag sticks out. And yeah. Oh, here's another thing, a mechanical pencil. I love using mechanical because you don't ever have to sharpen them. These ones are Bic number 2, 0.7 millimeters. It really doesn't matter. I just like using mechanical pencils because they're easier to take around. And yeah, I think that's it. I also have a lot of construction paper in random colors. I don't really use it that often for bullet journaling more than I do for pen paling, but it's kind of the same idea. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a great time watching this video. I went through a lot of my stationery essentials and what I love to use for bullet journaling. If you want to see any of my setups or other videos, I'll make sure to link a few in the description box down below, and subscribe if you like this video. Thanks for watching.